Welcome. I'm Melissa from Melissa Borden Yoga. I teach and help people to really deepen, master, and open up, depending on what level you are, with your intuition so that you can make better decisions in your life, really in any area you want. The reason we focus on this is so that anything else that comes up, you know what is best for you. I believe we all innately know what is best for ourselves versus going to outside gurus or helps or coaches or whatever have you. These things can be helpful, but really knowing how to honor what your own body and mind needs is really important. So that's my main work, is helping you develop your intuition. So welcome. This video is in particular about the root chakra. So first of all, what is a chakra? We have 7 main energy centers in our body. And we have hundreds of energy centers in our body, but we really focus on these 7 main ones in a lot of energy work. And so your very first level is your root chakra. So this energy center kind of serves as your own intuitive portal to see what's going on in different areas of your life. So the root chakra will relate to something much different than your third eye chakra. So the way that the chakras are set up, super brief, is kind of like an hourglass shape. And at the very bottom, very broad, we have our root chakra. And so this pertains to how safe and secure you feel in a very broad way. How safe do you feel on earth? So this can come up for a lot of people, especially right now with everything that's going on with the laws and with COVID and all of, call it terror, and all of the trauma that is happening. This can get a little bit rocky and we can feel unsafe and unsettled. So really, when our root chakra flares up, it's how can we feel more safe? What can we do to take action to feel safe and secure, first in our own body, and then from there we bring it out, right? So root chakra is very broad. Do I feel safe on earth? Do I feel safe in my community? And do I feel safe in my family unit? Do I feel connected to my family? This is all our root chakra. And then just to give you an idea of all the chakras, from there, it narrows a little bit. We have our sacral plexus chakra, which we'll go into more in the next video. And this is our one-on-one relationships or romantic. So this could be your partner or it could be really close friendships. And this also is the seat of sexual power, creativity, and really anything that you're creating. This comes from our sacral. One level closer. So we have family, community, one, and then just ourselves, our solar plexus chakra. And this is really the seat of who we are. Do we feel comfortable with ourselves? Do we feel safe and secure with our own being and our personality and our soul, our spirit? And from there, we move up to the heart. So in the hourglass shape, this heart is kind of like the bridge between your upper chakras and your lower chakras. So our heart chakra is that bridge. So for example, if your heart chakra is blocked, and we'll go more into this in the heart chakra video, you may have, maybe you do feel really safe and secure with yourself, but you're unable to express it out because that heart chakra is blocked, keeping you from vocalizing when you get up to the throat. Does this make sense? If not, we'll have a whole other video on it to go deeper into each one of these chakras. Just want to give you the overview now though. So from the heart, which is all about love, compassion, are we open? Do we have healthy boundaries? Too, you can have it a little bit blocked off and make sure that it's a healthy way. From there, we have our throat chakra. So now we're broadening a little bit. We have, are we expressing? Do we speak comfortably? Okay, we'll go more into detail on that one in the throat chakra video. From there, one of my favorite ones, the third eye, a seat of our intuition. So when I do work with people one-on-one, we may touch on every single chakra, but a main one that we do is the third eye, because can you see into your own body? Can you kind of start to navigate what's going on in your own mind, with your own beliefs, with your own trauma, so that we can get it up and out really quickly? So intuition is in the third eye. And then the 7th chakra is very broad, just like our earth chakra base. Earth chakra, our root chakra, was broad for the earth. Our crown chakra is very broad because this is your spiritual connection. What do you believe in? And regardless what you believe, the religion doesn't matter, the spirituality doesn't matter. But are you secure in your beliefs? Are you open? And do you feel connected to something bigger than you? You don't necessarily have to agree with what I believe, and I don't really think you should. I think we should develop that intuition and see what is for your own highest good to follow and really connect with. And so that's when the crown chakra comes in, where we're open to receiving all these downloads and that intuitive guidance. So that's the main overview of our chakras. Let's get back to root. Our root chakra. really is very important. Oftentimes, people will come to me in Reiki and maybe they've started their spiritual journey, or they're opening up more to emotions, or they feel very empathic and they're just are getting bombarded with other people's emotions, right? And the root chakra, poor little root chakra, often gets neglected because when we open up to our spirituality, we are talking about our third eye and our crown chakra a lot. Or maybe we're trying to be more loving and compassionate, and so this comes into our heart. Or maybe we have trauma and our heart is closed off, and this seems like a priority. And sometimes it can be, but what really is such a good place to focus, especially if this comes up for you in a Reiki session or your intuition is drawing you to work more with your root chakra, the root chakra matters as our foundation. I can't even emphasize this enough. The foundation is so important. And the reason I know this is because I did not focus on the root chakra as my foundation. And now I'm setting it up really in a healthy way because I didn't do it in the beginning. I started from the top to bottom, opening up that spiritual development first, getting stronger with the energy work, which was a lot of fun. I'm not saying don't do that, but you cannot ignore the root chakra. It will come up at some point to make you focus on it and to heal whatever is in that area. Does this make sense? So what is in this area? In the beginning, in the beginning of this video, we talked about our connection to Earth. Do we feel safe on Earth? Do we feel safe in our community? And also family relationships. So any of these areas that if your brain is like, oh yeah, I don't, like there's a lot of bad things going on, how could I feel safe? This would be a place for you to work. So when we do the one-on-one, we can do a trauma balance or a belief change to really make you comfortable in whatever area it is. And it doesn't necessarily mean you ignore danger, but that you remove the stress from it so that you can think logically and plan around. Does this make sense? So the belief change is really powerful. And even if you're working on the belief change yourself, a belief such as, I am safe, I feel safe in my body, I feel connected to the ground, I am grounded. Any of these statements, you can write them down, read them every morning. There'll be another video, I don't know if it's up yet, about how to actually do your own belief changes. This is really important to remove the stress and get you back to that grounded place. So in the meditation, we work a lot on grounding. If you aren't up for the beliefs or you think it's too hard to change, no problem. We can just start with the grounding, right? That's what a lot of the meditations are for, is when you really actively ground your butt bones down. And sometimes, depending on how skilled you are with your energy and sensing your own energy body, you can feel almost like a kickback to shift your weight, your energetic weight almost back, that when you do ground down, you feel really heavy, typically from the waist down, but anywhere through the feet is a good idea to practice grounding down through your feet, maybe even feeling into your toes. And you can do it right now. Can you even feel your feet? Actually, yeah, let's pause and practice that. No matter how you're sitting or standing or driving, whatever you're doing, maybe obviously pay attention to the road if you're driving, but you can still feel maybe your hands on the steering wheel and like be more alert of what you're looking at. This is a way to ground into the moment. So when we practice through our feet though, spreading your toes wide, feeling into your feet, can you feel them connected on the ground or the floor? Just this act of connecting down can help. And what I mean by help is draw your energy back into your own body. Sometimes we get caught up either in the joy and the excitement of chasing, what does it feel like to feel those higher vibrations? How am I developing my energy? Oh, I did develop my intuition. Let me just fly off and practice all of these different things. There's so many things, astral projection and Reiki and changing your own beliefs and feeling each time you do that level up of energy. Each time you have a Reiki session, your energy is going to lift, and it's amazing. And it's removing stress and it's making you feel so much better. But we also need to ground down so that as we're fixing, and not even fixing because anything was wrong, but as we're removing the stress and getting back to who we are, we need that place in our body to rest comfortably. So we need to be grounded down. Does this make sense? So working on feeling your feet on the ground, feeling your butt bone sitting down. This is why meditation is one of the most powerful things you can do to develop your own intuition, your own spiritual practice, and your own healing. Whether you're working on emotions, generational trauma, any kind of trauma, any stress, anxiety, depression that comes up, can we just be with ourselves? Can we ground down? I feel safe in my body. A good stepping stone for this is it's okay to feel safe in my body. It's okay to feel safe. I feel connected. I feel connected to my family. Family is a big one. So if you are working through family issues, journaling can be a really great practice. If you aren't able to schedule a Psych K where we can just do the belief change for you or the trauma balance around it, or to really talk through where are you right now, where do you want to be with this relationship, and what can we do to get you there. We can also do this on our own through journaling. This is again where intuition comes in really handy. And whether you do the belief balance or not doesn't matter. You can still, I mean, it matters a little bit. It'll get you there a lot quicker. But you can still do this on your own. You can still get a lot of value and get a lot of answers working through it on your own. So in a journal practice, you might ask something around, I forgive blank, whether it's your mother or your father or your parents or your siblings or whoever, for whatever you're working through. And if you're not open to forgiveness yet, that's okay. You can work on, I forgive myself for holding on to this anger, holding on to this grief, holding on to this whatever. Does this make sense? So you don't necessarily have to repair that relationship if you don't want to or you're not ready to. You never really have to repair the relationship. But really what it's about is, can you find a place of peace in yourself? And what do you need to do to get you there? And so writing out this in a journal can help. If you're not sure, you just start writing. Trust me, the action will bring clarity. The action of writing about it will bring you clarity. So I'll post some journal prompts in the description below for you that you can use. Another one is, this is really good. Just simple. What is one thing you could do today to feel more safe or to feel more connected? And this connection can be to earth or to your family or even to yourself. That comes a lot into the solar plexus, which is a little bit higher. The root chakra, let's see. The root chakra actually sits at the base of your pelvis. So really low. You have your root chakra down here, then sacral, solar, heart, of course, throat, third eye, crown. But the root chakra is really from the pelvic bowl down through your legs and feet. It is literally what grounds us here into this body. So if you have had Reiki and you've had the root chakra come up, looking at those places, where can you feel safe and connected, is going to be your biggest catalyst in getting the growth that you need or the lessons that you need. We all get these lessons, these gifts from the universe. They might not be fun all the time, but they wouldn't be showing up if it wasn't here to help us evolve and grow. Your spirit wants to evolve and grow. That's why we are here. The evolution of life. Although I know some parts aren't very fun, but that is why we are here. And we like it too. We come for the drama sometimes. We like dramatic music. We like sad songs, and we like very dramatic movies. We really love to get into the drama of it, right? So we have plenty of it in our own lives. If you're ready to dig up through those emotions and really start to get a holistic healing. So I guess the point of this is the root chakra is so important for your grounding and to feel connected, here, and safe. And from there, once you feel so safe and secure in your own body and financial security, this comes into the root chakra. Do we have water, food, shelter, all of the basic things? Once we feel really secure and safe in our life in all of the areas, from there, we can easier stack on the other chakra and heal. Boom, boom, boom. It goes a lot quicker because you have somewhere to anchor. And when we talk about manifesting, if you're trying to manifest anything in your life, if you don't have a secure root chakra, you can't really bring it in. There's nowhere to anchor in. So root chakra is probably one of the most beneficial chakras to work on for you feeling happy in the moment. And from there, we'll still go through the other chakras, and there's still another layer and more work to do. But the root chakra, by far, will be your most productive. Do I feel safe? What would make me feel more safe today? What could I do in this moment to feel safe in my body? What is it about me that blank keeps coming up for me? What is this trying to teach me? It sounds like a lot of homework, and it kind of is. It can be a little bit of work to shift through your chakras and help them evolve. And remember that you don't necessarily need to do this But if it's coming up for you and something brought you to this video, then perhaps it is for you to spend some time. And once you do develop that intuition, whether you're in the intuition course or we worked one-on-one and got you that belief balance of I trust and know my intuition, you might just start to get intuitive hits. And that's when you can start to do the meditations and just ground down and say, okay, what is going on in my root chakra today? How does it feel? Is it open or closed? What is there that I can learn? What is it teaching me? And I do this for all my chakras maybe once a month. And I'll go through, see what lessons there are, opportunities for growth, and how I can step forward. What do I need to be focused on to help this heal? And your root chakra and all the chakras will start to give you answers to bring you closer towards whatever your best life is. So again, this is when it comes back to intuition. I can't tell you what your best life is or what your purpose is. You know this. You have it inside of your body. You have it inside of your spirit. So it's really about unlocking, removing the trauma and the stress so that it just naturally shines. Does this make sense? So I'm excited to go further in the root chakra, in all of the chakras with you this week. And we'll see about putting out a specific root chakra meditation for you to do. That way you can practice with it, start to develop that intuition and really anchor down through your root chakra, feel that connection so you can begin to heal on all the layers. So thank you so much for being here with me. It's been a lot of fun. And I'll see you tomorrow or on the next video for the next chakra. Have a wonderful day.